Formagi YouTube video k lia oper jo tum ny story lik kdhs k oper tai men strong hook lik k do. Hook jandar. Suspenseful our curiosity si barpor hona chaye k mary vauer engage ho jn our video ko ntk deken the talking river. The night fog drifted over the banks of the river. Cold air brushed against Arun's skin. He stepped closer to the water. The surface moved like liquid glass. Silent. Breathing. Watching him. A dim moonlight traced the outline of the trees. They leaned in as if listening. Arun felt the earth tremble beneath his feet. A chill slid down his spine. He swallowed hard. The river whispered his name. The sound was soft at first. A ripple. A sigh. Then a voice rose from the current. Clear. Human. It called him again with a tone he recognized. Arun's heart pounded. His ears rang. His breath turned shallow. He stepped back, but the mud clung to his heels. The roots twisted around his ankles. Holding him. Pulling him closer. The river darkened. A shadow formed beneath the water. It shifted like a figure trapped just below the surface. Arun stared. The voice grew louder. Stronger. It spoke words he had tried to forget. The trees rustled without wind. The sky felt too heavy. Arun smelled something metallic in the air. His hands trembled. His pulse throbbed in his neck. The shadow rose higher, almost breaking the surface. The water shaped itself into a face. A face he once knew. A face that should not exist anymore. It opened its mouth. It called him again. And the ground beneath him began to split. The ground beneath Arun split wider. Soil crumbled beneath his feet. He stumbled forward. His hands reached out for balance, but the air felt thick and heavy. The river pulled at him with a quiet force. An invisible weight pressed against his back. He felt swallowed by the night. The face of water hovered inches above the surface. Its eyes glowed with a pale, silvery light. They did not blink. They did not move. They only stared at him with silent accusation. Arun tried to steady his breathing. His chest rose unevenly. He tasted fear at the back of his throat, bitter and dry. The shadowy figure below the surface shifted again. Its outline grew sharper. Arun felt the pressure inside his ears build. A low hum vibrated through the ground. The trees trembled, as if they sensed something unwelcome rising. He turned his head slightly, searching for escape. The forest behind him twisted in unnatural shapes. Branches curled inward like skeletal arms. Dark roots surfaced from the soil, coiling toward him. He stepped back, but the roots tangled around his ankles. Their rough texture scraped his skin. He felt the sting of freshly opened cuts. The river whispered once more. This time the voice echoed inside his skull. Clear, cold, unfamiliar, yet undeniably tied to him. Arun shook his head, trying to push the voice away. But the whisper swelled into something heavier. A slow, deliberate murmur. It sounded like words spoken through water. Wet, gurgling, distant, but intimate. His heart thundered. A ringing sound grew behind his ears. He clenched his fists, feeling the damp earth sink between his fingers. The world felt narrower, dense, tight around him. The water face opened its mouth again. A hollow breath escaped from it. A breath that carried a scent of moss and iron. Arun gagged at the metallic taste filling the air. He wiped his lips, but the smell clung to him. The shadow beneath the surface stretched upward. Slow, deliberate. Its movements felt wrong, as if time bent around it. The river bulged. The current reversed. Waves rolled against the natural flow, pulling everything inward. Arun tried to lift his foot, but the roots tightened. Their texture grew sharper. He felt them pierce deeper into his skin. He winced as warm blood trickled down his heel. The roots pulsed with faint light, as if drawing something from him. The murmur of the river transformed. It became a low chant. Repetitive, rhythmic, insistent. It echoed off the trees, off the rocks, and inside Arun's chest. His heartbeat synced with the sound against his will. He covered his ears. The chant grew louder. It did not come from outside. It came from inside. Inside his bones. Inside his blood. Inside the space between each thought. He gasped for air. His vision wavered. Shapes bent in the darkness. The moon dissolved behind